Rian's vacation this time is really memorable.
Oh yeah.
Compared to last time, Rian, huh?
Why, hello there. Welcome to the farm. So today, I will do a quick tour of everything. So over here, I am at the entrance. This right here is a small garden. There are tomatoes in here. There are marigolds as well. Over here are the tomatoes, right there. And then over here are the marigolds. And now we're gonna go this way, but really quickly. Over here is the greenhouse. There's a lot of lovely plants. There are birds in there and a manok as well. So there's that. Now going this way, the path is surrounded by a lot of different plants, a lot of flowers as well, and going just a bit beyond this plant and this patch of grass here is our pond. There is a waterfall there, and also the pond itself with a lot of plants in it. There are also fish in it, even sharks and buckle as well. So going right here are some stairs. This here is the main entrance to the house, and even more flowers, a dog on the way up here. And this is the view of the front. Manok. And then over there, that this house, that is Bahay Kubo. There is still some construction on it, but it should be done very soon. Over here, there are a few turtles, and for fun, I decided to name them after streets in my neighborhood. So the biggest turtle or tortoise is Long, and then this one here is Lockwood. This one is Laramie, and that one is Leclerc, the smallest one. This one over here is Laverne, and you could tell because the shell has more black than the others. Looks like most of them are, except for this one. I picked this one up. Yung ngalan Leclerc. Kani Leclerc. Gamay siya. Sige. Okay, back can you go? Okay. Okay. Now, going past this planter and the dog here is our side porch. There are a few tables and chairs to lounge at, and also this lovely wall right here with bugs, dragonflies, birds, and geckos up here. Like a toko. Then, going down this path is a overlook. There are dragon fruit over here. There's a coconut tree and some grapes over there. And now I will start showing off the inside. I will just need a moment to take off my shoes because I do not want to dirty the house. And I think that is pretty much it for the outside tour of the farm. Going this way and working counterclockwise, we got these wall decorations here. I think my dad got them. They look very nice. Look at this goofy one over here. So goofy. Ooh. All right. And then next over here is a skull with different carvings on it. It looks so cool. I remember when we got this back in Chicago, I was like, oh my God, what is that? And my dad said, yeah, oh yeah, that's a carved skull. I was like, oh dang, that's pretty cool. So there's that. Then down here we have some rattan furniture, a table, a chair, some vases over here. And then we got a big easel with a bear on it. And I put this here. I did not know where else to put this, but I thought, you know what? Why not put up with a lying bear? Seems good enough. So I put that there. Then here on the table, in the middle, we have a bunch of decorations, glass vases, a plant. Also, there's a big vibrant rug. It looks really cool. Just adds a little bit of color to the house. And then going over here, just like sort of like a place to lounge, some chairs, a table, and then this cowhide here, which is pretty interesting, the texture of it. And here's like a bigger like sort of like couch. I like this pillow, be happy. Then we got a lantern, we got a bigger plant, is another sort of like lounge and like sort of like chill area. There are a few board games here. This is from the Balikbayan box. This is one of my favorites. It is very fun. A lot of funny moments have come from that game. And then over here is our TV. It's unplugged right now because we moved the outlet for a bit, but I watched Squid Game here, I watched a few other shows here, and it was really nice. Netflix in the Philippines, there's so many different shows than back in the States, so that's really good. And then this is a dining table. On the chairs, these two, there are ropes here, which looks very interesting, adds a little sort of like vintage, rustic feel to them. Then there is a plant over here with some flowers, with some fruit. There's a fan, a fridge, a broom that I use for sweeping, and then a lovely drinking fountain. Then there's also this, some cleaning supplies, and you can probably hear some noise, and that is because outside there is some work being done. It is Thursday, and hello. There are some finishing touches to the deck. And basically, we are getting ready for the house blessing for the Bahay Kubo tomorrow. So that is what is happening right now. And then moving on to our kitchen right here. Just moving my camera. This is our fridge. We have two fridges. And then here's a, I forgot the name for this, but it's like some sort of like kitchen island. Ate wasn't framed, sorry. We got some mani, we got some manga, we got some saging, melon, avocado, and some pan, and then some leftovers. Over here is the washroom. Apparently all of the wood on this door was sent in one of the Balikbayan boxes from Chicago. So I am looking at Chicago wood right now. This is our wonderful bathroom. na ay ligo, na ay toilet, na ay sink. Here is ay basak kaayo, init kaayo. Na yun, basak kaayo. So this is a wine collection of different wine. There's a bunch of them here. So that is cool. There's a random phone there. I do not know whose phone is that, but I'm just gonna keep going and see how everything goes. And now upstairs we go. Cluck. Here are some vases, some animals with some giraffes. Sky, if you watch this, I know you like giraffes, so here you go. You should visit sometime. It'll be very fun. Next year, all right? Anyway, then here are some sculptures of men climbing. It's a very cool edition, and I do like that. And then here is our door to my room. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. Sadly, I will not be showing it today, but maybe before I leave, we will see. Then there is a library of stuff. Me and Nate reorganized this early today, and then a bunch of photos of us. Here's Mader, there's me, there's the family over there, the cute couple there, and Mr. Funny Man over there. This I fixed earlier today. I saw this down here and the photos weren't taped well, so I retaped it and put it back. And it looks so nice. Mom and Dad look so cute in these photos. So freaking cute. Here is a view of the farm. It's very nice here. It's very nice. When it's like a clear night, I should be able to stargaze and see some of the other planets. Over there's the Bahay Kubo. It's a little hard to see because of the rain right now, but it is being completed today. And I will show the progress later. And now we go outside again. Wait, there we go. Look at me, I'm in the mirror. All right, there's a little egg chair here. Let me sit on it. All right, this is how I am in the egg chair. Pretty nice, especially in the morning. I have sat on this before, and it's a very nice spot for me to go get some fresh air after waking up. And then over here is our balcony. It did rain just now. I'm just gonna step on this anyway. It is still raining, but over here is the view of the outside. You can see the dragon fruit. You can see coconut tree. Those are where grapes are. And yeah, that is the house tour for Sunset Hills. I'm going to go back inside very soon, but I just want to point out really quick before I go that you can see the ocean from here, and in an earlier take that I did, I believe I could even see an island somewhere far out in the distance. So I believe there's that. That is all that there is everything with the house tour. Thank you for listening, and you know what? I'm just gonna show them really quick, all right? And then it's goodbye, all right? Here we go. Basketball court. Basketball court. Okay, that's the end of the tour. Goodbye. Cause it's raining in my